Alright guys, hey, thanks for joining me today. So, we got some grudge racing coming up with some buddies. I can kind of best cheater wins. I'm a very heavy guy, and so normally I have a hard time driving my own sled. So this engine, this trail stock 800, this trail engine, this 800, maybe he's 170 horse, maybe. That 1,000 behind you, maybe it's 171 horsepower. Maybe gear for like 120 miles an hour. Trail stud sled isn't doing 120. They're just. So we kind of got the engine set in, it's not bolted down. Before we bolt it down, we got a clutch alignment tool. So it hooks on the front clutch and we slide the secondary up to it. Oh, beautiful. That's absolutely perfect. Then the other thing we check is our center to center distance. Not that spot, that spot. Bang on. Oh my Lanta. That thing is beautiful. And so all a T-nut is you got this little ice pick, and it's just a threaded bolt, and then it goes into this little T-nut that bites into the track, and then between that T-nut and your backing plate, your square aluminum backing plate, the T-nut sits there and it pinches the track between them. So I take a 1/4 inch bolt and I'll poke through the track and it bites onto this, and then you just quickly spin it in, it sucks it into place, it sandwiches the track and pushes the track on the little shoulder, and then you can spin the bolt out and install the T-nut. So we'll go down here, we'll go up here where you guys can see. So I just poke the bolt through, get it started on the T-nut, take the gun, zip it in, didn't stay in. That time he stayed in. Even with the tooling, there's still a cuss word and a half. Then you put that on with your nut driver. You're not torquing the crap out of them. And a little bit of my good old friend PB Blaster. I squirt the back of the track down, and it helps stop them from pushing back out. And so yeah, so we're just going to continue on with that. And I got 100 some of them to put in. So yeah, we'll see you when we're done. So when we're finished, you have this beautiful looking, nasty thing like that. Every one of them is needle sharp. Oh yeah, they're gonna hook good. Oh. All right guys, so let's talk gearing for a second. You can see each chain is just, you know, big, medium, and small. So I got 3 chains I can choose from. So I've got a 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the top shaft. And I've got a 36, 37, 38, and 39 for the bottom. We're not going to talk about the aluminum gears right now. Ideally, I'd like 2338. But let's see how that fits with a chain, and we'll go from there. So I had to use the longest chain to get 2338 in there, and you can see how, ugh, that's horrible. So here's 2539, and that fits beautiful, absolutely beautiful, because the belt, the chain tensioner will be able to kind of fit in there, but not, oh, jerky, but not, yeah, so that's how he'll look. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that's kind of what it's going to look like. This piece is coming out, but got one little silencer there and a couple little glass packs there. So that's what that's going to look like. I just got to get a piece of hose to go from here to here, just like that. And then that's good to go. I got to drain the pump gas out, and I got my pail of VP. That wheel, he's not in place, but that's kind of what he'll look like. I got to run the track a little bit to stretch him out, stretch that track out a little bit. But then I'll get the wheels. The other wheel was damaged around that bearing, so I got to get a replacement wheel for the other side. But that's kind of what they'll look like. God dang it, that looks pretty, don't it? Oh baby, oh yeah. So getting closer, getting closer.